Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. To rumble for this college football playoff game.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
A direct snap. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Taylor.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be fourth down and inches. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today. Receiver in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, inside handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. The back's got it. Fights through a tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. Breaks free. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Good throw to the right, looking for the first down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here.
What a great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Same tailback, another carry. Lions are going to cash in this red zone trip. In the red area, it's White. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They're going to run it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Looking to pass, it's Manning. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back to dart right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Looking to throw. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Anytime you see a defense sit back and cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. No press here. The defense backing away. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Big throw. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grab down the middle. It's White. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass is caught, and he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. The field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with a running play. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line to run the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Manning. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. He breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throw to the left. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important to try to avoid third and long. Defense is coming after him. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pull.
Touchdown, Longhorns. And they jump on top here in the second half. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's White. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll try a pass here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The first play of the drive. They started at 28. Dropping back, it's Manning. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Manning. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. The question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Catch made on the left side. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. To the air, it's Manning. Touchdown, Texas. That's how you finish a play. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
A deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's 2nd down here. Grinding away with the running game. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
Love to see this with the lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a 1st down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves left out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme.
Going for a big play downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Just standing there, gets hit again. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports